Oh, without a doubt. Absolutely. Even a drop goal. Why not take a point? You know.
The difference between a 6-point and a 7-point
is
lead
enormous.
It is. There's a little lofted kick over.
Oh, it's an intriguing kick. Hang on. Ooh, the Skolars fall back.
Is that Lewis Rees involved again there? Rees has been...
But the thing is, you're turning the ball over on the opposition's try line, and that is the place to do it.
Discipline is the key now, of course.
Don't run offside. Yeah, and they've done it. What did we say?
You really couldn't write that. Lee Green was going to be pulling his hair right there. Just important to keep your discipline when you're 6 points ahead.
If you're going to hand a get out of jail card over so easily.
There's a good...
Oh!
He's failed to miss...
Well, did you see that? He leapt like a salmon in a Scottish river. Did you see that?
There's mistakes go from Skolars, that's right up there. Failing to make touches.
It's another cardinal error.
This gives all goals let off there, and here comes Big Lamont Bryan. He's been outstanding today against his former side. Kept his discipline well today, his temperament.
Here we go.
Steve Parry winding through the middle there. Wonderful from Steve Parry. He looked to offload, but there was no one supporting him.
He was. Here we're going for the one.
Newton with a drop goal.
Well, he's missed it.
And he's missed it. That's a bad miss.
Well, now you see, this is not good, is it?
All the time there. It's a kick he should have been making there.
I mean, that is right in front of the sticks. And now what you're getting here is the pressure's gone. They're tapping on their 20. It's a vital miss, Pat. It's not bad luck. It's bad play. That's what it is.
13 minutes to go, and as I said a minute ago, a 7-point lead is so
and
much
now
different.
A penalty. You see, the All Girls will hope they don't look back on this little passage of play and regret it. That's all I can say.
So they make touch this time. They'll start just over halfway. Skolars here.
They've got it all here. The All Girls ball crew, all adorned in the right clothing. Everything's tip-top. Always come up the blind side here. Look. Ooh!
A man there, but
this
Mo Agora is covering. Right in the challenges there, Paxton.
He's a handful, isn't he? There's nobody marking up there.
Here comes the Skolars go-to man through the middle, Dave
It's all
Williams.
very, very tense indeed, isn't it, Pat? It's very tense. I think this is a crucial set.
Here comes Skolars, and it's a wonderful move down the right-hand side. And there's a try for Skolars.
I don't think you can argue with that, can you?
They've worked that really well, and miss from Brendan Newton now is looking all the more pivotal.
Well, I did say that, didn't I? Yeah, I must say the Skolars handled the ball beautifully there. There's a lot on this goal kick now, isn't there?
So a kick from the right-hand side, and it doesn't suit the right footer. It looks like Coleman's going to be taking it, but if he makes it, scores a level with 10 minutes or so to go. Lionel, a thrilling contest here.
Oh, it's a tremendous game, but well, there we are. Let's see what happens here now. This is such a very, very, very significant kick at goal.
Just important now that the Brendan just keeps his cool. It was a bad miss. He's still got 10 minutes to recover now, and if he has another go, just wipe the slate clean. And
he's got a hesitant sort of kicking style.
So it looks like Druce is kicking, and is that good? It is good.
Well,
22 points all.
The man is limping, his foot is bandaged, and he's kicked a goal. So that's levelled it up. Are we in the last 10 minutes, something of that nature?
Eight minutes to go here, and it's into drop goal territory now, aren't we?
Well, the All Girls set it up beautifully before, but
ubiquitous here in the little media suite. Lionel's. Here comes Skolars breaking through the middle. It's a great break. Well tackled there. Just important that the All Girls slow this down now. Here comes Skolars breaking down the side, and it's It's their winger
Number
Juma.
4.
Looks like Juma.
Juma.
This could be the game here. Here comes Skolars.
I think Skolars miscalculated the tackles there.
That could be a key moment. Time off again. The referee gives time off, and he's just going to have a word with someone. Looks like Lamont Bryan's in for a bit of a grilling here.
It's a turnover, Pat, to Gloucester, but can the referee countermand this or something? Can he do something there? No, he's just having an exchange with Lamont.
So 7 minutes to go, Lionel. What are your thoughts on this one? Where do you see this one going?
Well, who knows? I mean, Gloucester have got to work themselves out of this corner first, haven't they? Might get a relieving penalty, that's what they'll hope for.
So here comes Brad Hill through the middle.
He's had a strong game.
He's done alright. A number of the forwards have done alright today. I think Big Joe McLean's
I
been
think the whole
outstanding.
team's played well. This lad's good, isn't he? I think he's an acquisition from Sheffield Eagles, isn't he?
He's done alright, hasn't he? Done alright with a few big carries. Here comes Parry from dummy half. Gives the ball to Purslow, running onto that.
I do like the way he's arrowing in behind the play the ball. That's often a sort of an Achilles heel, isn't it?
Another Brad Hill carry, but they're still yet to get to halfway here.
Now, how is this set going to end? Here we go. What are we going to do here? Well, it's a reasonable effort.
Wonderful.
But how good is the chase? What happened there? Oh, yes, he made it dead by stretching his leg out. Well, clever play. It's a rule that isn't really what we want, but there we have it. That's the current situation. This number 4 of London's is a powerful athlete, isn't he?
It's Juma, yeah. He's done all right this last 5 minutes.
Ooh!
There's Govin with the tackle there. Govin's
Yes,
been
it's well.
another one of Bloody Groomer's best performances today. I think he's done all right, isn't he?
It would be cruel on the home side if they can't get something out of this, but that's the nature of the game.
We saw that heartbreaking 1-point defeat to Coventry, and the way this is going, they might be building for a field goal here.
Yes, that's a good question. Where's Coleman standing? He's directly behind the play the ball. It's the last tackle. What will he do? He's going back to him.
Go
He
for
won't
the drop
miss.
goal.
And
Drop
they're
goal's
in.
good.
And they're in. That's it.
Skolars lead 23 points to 22, and there's the difference.
That's it. There's the difference. In the one hand you've got composure and execution, on the other hand you've got a complete fiasco at the other end, and there we are. But is time enough yet? Is time enough for the all goals to get something out of this game?
What the referee's given there, Lord only knows. How is that? Has he deemed that's gone backwards? That looks a...
Take your time. Use up the tackle. Use the tackle.
Well, now there we are.
A short restart, and it looked to me like the Skolars man knocked it on, Lionel. What were your thoughts there?
Well, it did look like a clear knock-on, but he said not. The toucher just said not, and now he got a double penalty to London. And is he going to go for goal?
You'd fancy him, yeah. The tee looks like it's coming here, and if Coleman slots this over, they go 25 points up with probably a couple of minutes to go.
Scholars, think about it.
And in the end of the day, he's been the difference between the two teams, hasn't he? That certain amount of quality and composure he possesses has taken London to a famous win. This, and looking at it from a London point of view, this nails a top 8 spot, doesn't it?
You've got to give them credit. I mean, League One is a very competitive league, and for them to finish inside the top 8 at the expense of possibly Hunslet or North Wales is some achievement.
Going to push out a famous northern club or two. I think it's wonderful for rugby league. We're disappointed, of course, but for the game's sake, it's marvellous.
So here comes Skolars now, no doubt. They get another chance to go over now. They've got a 1-point advantage. They'll just slowly build this play, and here comes Skolars. Just a yard or so short.
London have lost the ball. Whether this gives Gloucester a chance 90, 100 metres from the opposite end of the field is another matter.
2 minutes or so to go here now, and All Golds have got a scrum on their 10-metre line. Referee calls time off. You'd certainly take even a 30-metre drop goal chance now. You'd probably take that from where we are on the field of play.
Yes, you would indeed.
Big win for Newcastle Thunder today, 50 points to 16 over South Wales Scorpions.
Right.
Barrow 64, Oxford 6.
Oh, crikey.
Here comes the All Golds, and here comes Caribou down the wing. That's good early
that
work
really
in the set
was
from the All Golds.
marvellous play by the All Golds.
They've still got 90 seconds or so to go here, and half time's coming. Here comes Joe McLean. Joe's running sideways, gives the ball out to Kadeem Williams. He's wrapped up, but they're opposing halfway, and
a penalty kick now might just clinch it for the All Golds.
So. Scholars just need to make sure they don't give a penalty away. Here comes All Golds. And it's Kenga through the middle.
Well, even a drop goal, do you level it? I don't know.
Certainly take a point. Here comes Ollie Perslow powering those legs through the
It's the last tackle. You either put a bomb up or you drop a goal.
Here comes Hyde with a drop goal. Is that good? He's missed it. He's missed it. Kieran Hyde has missed it.
What a shame.
That looks like it could be that.
Yes.
You talk about key moments in games. If Newton slots that one over 10 minutes ago, you probably think that we end up winning the game, and the Australian is going to be disappointed, isn't he?
Scholars just need to play this set out, don't they, really, now, and sort of a half-decent kick, and the hooter will go, I would think.
So Scholars 1 point to the good here in the dying embers of this second half. Thought they were going to kick early then, but that would...
Well, why bother? I mean, just eat the clock up. All the All Goals are offside, every single one of them.
The referee seems to be unable to spot the offside. There's been a couple of times today where you think that...
Not one All Goal is onside. Not that it perhaps matters at this juncture.
Scholars through the middle. The seconds are running out now for Lee Greenwood's All Goals.
I mean, I'd be even tempted to kick it dead for the Scholars. What does it matter?
Here they come with a little
But he's gone for
kick
another
over the top.
intriguing kick.
It's a knock on there from the Scholars man. So All Golds going to have a scrum 10 or 15 metres out or so. Referee's called time off.
Time off.
Get the ball from the scrum, and maybe one big boot downfield. Hope. So what are your overall thoughts on the performance, Lionel? Probably better than recent weeks, but a defeat doesn't do anybody any good, really.
No, it's a shame, but it's a great effort, isn't it? We've always said it's just composure. I've said it, and forgive me if you're listening, we've said it a million times. It's that quality of that composure, isn't it?
It is. Be interesting to see the thoughts of Lee Greenwood after. I'll be interviewing him after the game.
Well, he'll be disappointed. He'll be pleased with the effort and a lot of the execution, but... Oof!
So here comes Govan. He gives the ball to Lewis Rees, who gives it off to, looks like Caribou there, is it? No, looks Brad Hill. So here comes Parry. It's going to take a big up and under now. Here comes a little lofted kick, and here's Newton. Brendan Newton to the middle. Has he got any help? He gives a chick. If Caribou gets on the end of this, no, he can't, and Scholars take it.
Well, it was
that looks to be that. Scholars win by a point. It's heartbreak for the All Golds.
Heartbreak for the All Golds, but a wonderful game. A wonderful game, a wonderful encounter.
Well, all these people who've come for their first game today, they'll be happy. It was a thrilling game.
Thrilling game, yes.
So All Golds 20
performance, and something to look forward to for the last regular match and the playoff game.
Down to there, they've had a tough season. We've managed to win one more game than them, but it'll be a close encounter.
Close encounter, yes, close encounter. But disappointment on a great day here, but disappointment for the locals, Patrick.
Disappointment. All Golds 22, London Scholars 23. Thanks everybody for joining us today. It's goodbye from me, Patrick Baines, and goodbye from Lionel.
It is indeed.